Let's have a nice cup of TRE in the afternoon with Hannah Murray.
It is time for Hump Day happenings with Franny Catz. How are you, Franny? What a week.
What a week. I cannot believe we've lived through a blackout now as well.
Yeah, we can survive anything.
Yeah, I didn't have a go bag. Did you have a go bag?
Well, funnily enough, yeah, because it did say on the news a few weeks ago that you should, get tinned goods and water and prepare for... Yeah, it wasn't like... It said it there was an article in the Sur in English.
What?
Because my husband told me, and I said, what? I haven't read that on my Spanish news. So it was one of those news stories that sounds really serious, but somehow wasn't picked up by some of the mainstream news outlets.
Definitely wasn't picked up by me.
But they warned people in Spain, not of a power cut or anything, but they just said something might happen. And it sounded like, really quite serious and worrying. Your immediate thought is, do they know that war is coming or something?
What?
But they literally said, get things in the house in case of emergency, like bottled water and tin food and things like that. So we did that a few weeks ago.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea about that.
Yeah,
Can
it
you
was
tell me about this
it was
next
Spain
time?
it was Spain and France, bizarrely. I don't think Portugal, but Spain, France, possibly Germany. Yeah,
That's
it was
wild.
Yeah.
I was also home alone. My husband was in Tarifa because we have a little hotel down there. So he was just putting fairy lights around the hotel and welcoming guests in who were walking in off the street. Obviously, no idea what's going on. We had a great night, technically, at the hotel. Couldn't make any money because there was no machines working.
No.
Very interesting. Whereas I was just home alone with the 4 children, entertaining,
Nice.
I like to call it.
Yes, well done. Without gadgets.
Without gadgets, which actually mine never use. It was only when they went to bed that I realised that I was really bored.
It's funny, isn't it? It did make you realise that, or did make me realise how much we rely on all these things that we take for granted.
Yes.
At least if there's no electricity, but you've still got your phones to communicate, you can do a bit of that.
That was it. It was the communication lack.
Yeah, not being able to do anything. I read like half a book.
I did. I read Blue Sisters by Coco Smeller.
Okay.
Yeah, very good. It was quite good. But I fell asleep.
Yes, I fell asleep
straight away.
We slept for 2 hours.
Yeah.
It was bizarre. I woke up feeling absolutely shattered.
I also went to every neighbour's house. I went into every neighbour's house. Everyone was being super we're cooking our barbecue food.
Yes, that was a good thing to do.
Yeah, great. Fantastic.
It was interesting to see what people did.
Yeah.
So there is some news, which I feel like the headline is more exciting than the actual reality. I'm not sure. The Spice Girls are coming back.
That is the truth. They
Really?
are coming back, kind of.
See, I knew there was a kind of.
Sorry, yeah. So basically, they are coming back as 4, but Victoria Beckham is not able to make it due to her busy schedule.
She's busy making dresses.
Exactly. And next year, it is their 30th anniversary of Wannabe.
Oh my goodness, that
And
makes
their
me
first
feel
album,
old.
Spice. I know. And also, what's crazy, 30 years, that is wild to me, which means, because next year I'll have been 9 when it came out. And I remember sitting in the car on the way to Devon with a cassette player, listening to the Spice album and being like, this is the coolest thing ever.
I bought it on cassette. I had the album on cassette.
So cool. Do you still?
No, I have decluttered numerous times since then.
Yes.
And yes, my cassette collection went quite a few years ago.
It's sad. Probably be a collectible now.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, it's massive. They actually did perform together as a 5 back at the Olympics in 2012, which was a big moment.
It was.
But they are allegedly going to do a mini tour for the Spice album. So this will be that. They've only done 3 studio albums, and then they had a compilation album as well. They weren't technically that big. They were huge in England, but they were not that big anywhere else. They're kind of like a British household girl band name. They started the girl bands.
Yeah.
And that's their claim, really, because outside of that, they didn't actually have that many hits.
No.
They're not, compared to nowadays, they're just not that big on the old hit lists. But I'm excited. But they did also, perform at Victoria Beckham's 50th last year.
Yes.
Which I would have much rather have been attending, because that would have been really cool.
That would have been cool, yes. Do you have a favourite Spice Girls song?
Mama, that one.
Mama, I Love You.
Mama. I can't
you're
remember
singing,
how it goes.
You're singing
I can hear Queen.
Yeah,
no.
Just killed a man.
It always reminds...
Put a gun against his head. Doesn't sound like a Spice Girls song to me.
It's not
Mama,
to become one.
I love you.
Yes.
Mama,
I was about to sing
one.
then as well, but I remembered that I can't sing. That would ruin everyone's ears. But yeah, I only remember that one because I used it as a ruse to get my mother to do something for me because I played it for her on Mother's Day.
Nice.
And she totally let me go out that night or whatever. So yeah, I really appreciate that song for what it did for me that time in my life.
Love it. Celeb BB is over, and I was not expecting Jack Shepherd to win. When it was down to 6, I thought, well, Jack will go up first. Then it was like, oh, well, Jack will go next. Jack will go, oh my goodness, how has he won this?
I have no idea. Like, at what point did anyone say he was a favourite? He was quite hated by the celebs inside.
He had the most nominations out of all of them, I think.
Yeah. So I don't know. I was like, must be rigged. I couldn't think of any other reason.
All he did was drink tea.
Yes.
That's all he
offered nothing. I was convinced that JoJo would win because of America, just purely because of America. Also because of Chris Hughes. And I think a lot of the watchers watched Love Island and loved him.
Yeah.
They were a bit polarising.
Yeah,
in the house, but I still thought those are the types of people that are calling in, therefore they're going to win.
Or Danny. I thought Danny was going to win.
Also the whole LGBTQ community. Good point.
Yeah, I thought that was very weird. I mean, there must
especially when it got to the last two.
Exactly.
I was like, it's obviously to me.
Definitely. Yeah. So there must, there just must be loads of Corrie fans that watch. That's the only explanation.
Yes. And but like, I mean, okay, he is a household name as David Platt in the Coronation Street world. But is he that loved in the Coronation Street world? I didn't think so. I don't know.
He must be.
It was very interesting, very interesting. But I did love the fact that, you know why he went on Celebrity Big Brother?
No.
To pay for his wedding to his lovely future wife.
What a nice boy.
Isn't that so cute?
Yeah.
And so therefore I appreciated the whole thing and I thought that was very, very romantic.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
But yeah, Danny came in second and he said that he loved his time in the house because I always wonder, like, is that just they getting paid and then they leave and they're like, God, thank God that's over?
Yeah.
Or they actually enjoy it. He said he loved it because he didn't have to wear wigs and makeup all the time.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. Like, this guy is in drag pretty much every time he's seen anywhere.
And again, that was one of the reasons I thought he'd win because he got really emotional a few times in the diary room and you know, the fact that he was feeling really accepted and how amazing that made him feel. And I thought people would really respond to that and, you know, want to show him the love and things.
Part of me wonders if it's almost that happens too often now. So people have lost sympathy in that respect because it's almost on every reality show.
People wanting to be accepted for who they are. Yes. It's a bit of a line, isn't it?
Yeah. Which, I mean, I'm not judging him. I'm sure he absolutely did. But I just wonder if that's just it. We've become desensitized to it.
Yeah, maybe. Coach Carter Tour has started.
Oh, wow. Okay, so have you seen any clips of this?
I haven't actually, no.
So this is Beyonce's world tour, which is huge. She only finished her Renaissance tour 18 months ago.
Oh.
So
she obviously needs the money.
Yeah, exactly. Not only mentioning that, but Coach Carter, this tour is the most expensive world tour she's ever done, which is crazy considering she just finished one. And knowing how much money you can make in a tour, her Renaissance tour made $567 million. She didn't need the money.
No.
But, she's gone again. This one, bit of a bummer, though. She still has 3,000 tickets available for the Los Angeles show.
How much are they? That must be why.
So it's
like
crazy
thousands.
expensive. Some are thousands, but then the day before there was resale tickets for $20.
No.
Yeah, because there's so many available. No one, like, it's so embarrassing. So that's a real bummer for her.
$20. I mean, that's worth flying over for.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, do I want to go? How much do I want to go see Beyonce? But also, if you do want to go, Germany, loads of tickets available there.
Okay.
Yeah, still, like, so many tickets available. It's crazy. And I'm sure the day before, they're going to be selling for tuppence as well, because it's mad. But anyway, she sang the national anthem of the US as her first song, and people were outraged because it kind of seemed to them that she was supporting Trump.
Right.
Which is obviously a big deal at the moment, considering most of the world are not in support of Trump and America at this time.
Yeah.
Even most Americans are not in support of Trump at this time. So they were like, you've sold out, Beyonce, how have you done this? However, I watched the show And other viewers also noted that she sang Freedom straight after she sang the national anthem. And the Freedom was actually used as an anthem for the George Floyd Black Lives Matter campaign.
Right.
So I thought maybe it was a message like...
showing that she's not supporting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I saw it. I don't think Beyonce is the type... Okay, she is actually the type to sell out, yes, in terms of some sort of political things. But I don't think she is in this respect. She's never supported the Trump campaign.
No.
So
it would be an odd time to start.
It would definitely be, specifically when you've sold barely any tickets. Don't do that.
Yeah.
But the most exciting thing about the tour, possibly ever, and I have watched this clip, I am not joking, I think maybe 500 times since Monday.
No,
I'm not joking. I'm obsessed. Blue Ivy, her 13-year-old daughter, is the best performer I've ever seen.
Really?
She is. Okay, do you know the term Nepo baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that Nepo baby is like a kid of a famous person who's come and followed in their footsteps.
Nepotism, yeah.
Obviously, sometimes they have no talent and they just get their leg up because of their parent.
Absolutely, we see that a lot.
Blue Ivy is being touted as the greatest Nepo baby of all time because she is fully talented. Okay. She's a two-time Guinness World Record holder. She's got a Grammy Award, an MTV VMA Moonman Award, an NAACP Image Award. I don't actually know what that is. A Voice Arts Award, 2 BET Awards.
Wow.
And what? She's 13. Well, she was in Lion King as well. So she's in a movie. She got a Grammy for that. But like, when I say she's captivating, she is like captivating. She is Beyonce times 2 on stage. So if this person can sing, which we don't know yet, by the way, we're in for it because she was mimicking Beyonce's signature moves. She's insane. Like, I honestly
want to watch.
Yeah, you need to watch. Everyone needs to watch.
Okay.
It's brilliant. And she performs I can't remember which song it is, but she's in quite a few of the different songs that she does. And she walks the stage in this red leather outfit. Bearing in mind, she's 13, but it's like full trousers. It's just it's not even a crop top. Sorry, it's just a strappy top.
Okay.
So it's not super
sexy. And inappropriate.
She is wearing a lot of makeup and you would say like, oh, 13, but also she's in Hollywood. I kind of have to forgive her for that. She was probably like, if you don't let me wear makeup, Mama, like, kids, teenagers. But she struts by herself on stage in front of the amazing amount of people, and she absolutely kills it. Also, she is a ringer for her mother. Her eyes are her mother's. It's unbelievable.
Okay, I will watch it.
Yeah, you do. She also had her other daughter, Rumi, on, who's only 7. She came on, she didn't do anything. She didn't do any dancing, but no doubt she will be in the future. But she did an intro. I was kind of wondering if she was kind of selling Rumi, because Blue Ivy also did the Renaissance tour. So like, we've seen her before. We've never seen Rumi before. We've never seen Rumi's twin brother ever before in the public eye. But
maybe he wants to have a quiet life.
Yes, I think he does. Okay. But she didn't do anything. But yeah, Rumi came out, and I was wondering if she'd brought her out just because the tickets weren't selling and people might be like, I want to see Rumi, because people are weird.
People are weird. Mm-hmm. Paul Hollywood, however, is a hero.
Oh my gosh, he really is. This is one of the coolest things ever. So there's this guy called Ian who's flying his plane in, above some farmland in England, and he comes into some engine trouble and crashes, but not like horrifically crashes, okay? Paul Hollywood happens to be having his helicopter flying lesson at the same time.
As you do.
And they get a mayday call over the intercom. And they're like, oh my goodness, let's go find him. So Paul Hollywood and his co-pilot are the first on the scene. And this guy, Ian, is like, I'm just lying there with a couple of scratches thinking, oh, I'm okay. And, I'm looking over at these people who've just landed in their helicopter. And then I realised the guy coming towards me is Paul Hollywood. Can you imagine how cool that would be?
Would be very weird.
It'd be
you think, how hard did I hit my head?
Yeah, so true. Like, the Great British Bake Off has come to save me. I'd absolutely ask for tickets.
Yes.
Or just some of the cakes. I don't know if you can, you can go to the final. Yeah, you can go to the final. So I would definitely ask for that.
Warburtons are big spenders.
They really are.
This is really bizarre.
They really are. So did you know that Warburtons have previously used Robert De Niro and Samuel L. Jackson on their adverts?
No.
Me neither. I obviously missed these adverts, but they are amazing because I've watched them today. But now they've got Olivia Colman of The Crown in their latest advert, so another A-list celeb. And this time it's about crumpets.
Okay. Love a crumpet.
I love a crumpet. So she has shocked the nation in saying that her favourite crumpet topping is strawberries and yoghurt.
Yoghurt on a crumpet? I would never even think of that.
I literally thought this was a travesty. This is like, no, absolutely not for me. The whole advert is about whether crumpets are worth national treasure status. What's your take?
I wasn't aware that food items could become national treasure status, to be honest. So
I don't think you love crumpets as much as I do. How much do you love a crumpet?
Well, I mean, I could go for years without eating them. It's not like they're something I have in my fridge or freezer on a regular basis. I can't remember the last time I bought them.
Really?
I think I was at someone's house and they said, "You want a crumpet?" And I was like, "Oh my goodness, yes." And I remember saying to my husband, "We should eat more crumpets.
Yes.
We need to buy these."
They're amazing.
And then haven't.
So every time I go back to the UK, I ask my mother to stock up on crumpets. It's like the main thing. Okay. Because here, it's like €6 for a thing of crumpets. And it's probably like one in the UK. I have no idea. So I find that very upsetting. But I'm a huge crumpet lover. Okay. But I find it rude to imagine that you would do anything else but butter on a crumpet.
Not even a bit of jam?
No. So
see, I don't mind a bit of Marmite.
Yeah, no. Oh my word. Okay, absolutely not. But again, I understand I'm not a Marmite person. Okay. So maybe the Marmite people out there will be like, absolutely. But for me, no. Okay. But they did do some research on this. 75% are in my camp, aka
so only butter.
Yes.
Right.
30% are with jam.
Yeah,
so it's quite low.
As well as the butter, you have to have the butter first, so it melts in the holes, and then you put some jam on top.
Oh wow! I wouldn't. I'm so not a jam person either.
And even with the Marmite, butter then Marmite.
Wow, do you do that on toast as well?
Yeah.
Oh wow! I have no idea, honestly. I'm really not in the extra condiment area of the world.
But butter is the thing you put on first, and then you put something on top.
I don't know. I mean, you're saying it's like it's obvious, but like I wouldn't put butter on under Nutella, for example.
Oh no, I wouldn't on that.
Oh wow, because that's shocking for you, isn't it?
Yes, that's... Well, there's enough fat in the Nutella. You don't need extra with the butter.
So it's about when it's a savoury topping, you think, oh no, because jam's not savoury.
No, yeah.
No, but butter is savoury. Oh, that doesn't make sense.
No, it's... Well,
I'm not making sense.
No, I thought it was normal that butter is the thing you put on first and then you put something on the top.
I'd like to know what our listeners think to this.
So do you never put anything on top of butter in any situation?
No. So obviously, okay, if I'm having a sandwich, it will be butter, then cheese and ham and cucumber, whatever.
Okay. But so you appreciate that there is a scenario where butter goes on first.
Yeah, but that's not toasted.
You add to it.
Okay, that's not toasted and
so is that what changes?
Absolutely.
The toasting.
I want the raw perfection that butter gives when it's just melted onto... I mean, it's really just like butter is the main ingredient and then the bread is second. Yeah. You know when people say, do you want butter with your bread? It's like, no, do you want bread with your butter? That's me.
But I love the melting of the butter and then the slight, not too much, but then the slight sweetness of the jam.
Oh no. Honestly, this has messed me up a little bit. I'm not happy about it.
Okay.
Well, what's even crazier is 23% have cheese.
Oh no.
That's like
on a crumpet.
Yeah, it's a whole different type of cuisine for me. That's not British.
Although melted, I can see the attraction of a bit of melted cheese.
I mean,
if you grated it and the bits of cheese started going down the holes.
Yeah, that's where I just went with my little brain there for a second, and I could maybe get down with that. I'd have to try that. It would be cheddar, wouldn't it? It'd be cheddar.
Yes.
Fine. And then, they were also talking about avocado in the article, and only less than 4% would even say avocado.
And I love avocado.
Let's not make a crumpet healthy.
No. Well, I'm excited for you to try the cheese and let me know what you think.
Thank you.
We'd have to leave it there, unfortunately. But yes, you've made me want to buy crumpets. Maybe not for €6.
I'm actually salivating.
Yeah. All very exciting. Thank you very much, Franny Catz. Have a great week.
You too.